came out January 25th, 2018. The family as a whole, I've told individuals, certain people, the women. I told them at different times. I had to understand that my dad doesn't support this because it is not part of our culture. But also, he has to understand what exactly this is. Because my dad doesn't support homosexuality, but my dad supports me. And he is learning how to mesh the two. I said, Daddy, I don't want you to go to the parade and wave the flag, but in supporting me, you have to support who I really am. I told my dad, I'm about 1 year and 4 months old. Because I didn't live my life until that moment that I told you, man of the house, that I am a gay man. Everything I did before then was hiding. Every movement I made, I'm a very calculated person. How I wasted years, how I wasted school loans just to do certain things to evade the questions of my autonomy as a person. Being a queer Nigerian American in America and within my family, before I accepted myself, was the worst imprisonment ever. Think about 3 different people in one body. Each of those 3 different people keeps trying to kill the other. To kill the other, you have to kill all 3. To kill all 3, you have to kill me. I wanted to kill that part of myself so badly. But I would have had to take myself with it. Living at all these intersections, I wanted to a la carte my life. It's funny. I thought that coming out would be the hardest thing in this world. And it was hard to say those words. But once I came out, I didn't care that auntie and uncle were looking at me. Keep looking. Worry about why you're a cab driver driving a Lexus truck. You're trying to live up to a mentality. Don't worry about my sexuality. Because at least I'm proud enough to be myself and say it.
God of mercy and compassion, look with pity upon me. Father, let me call thee Father, 'tis thy child, return to thee. Jesus, Lord, I ask for mercy. Let me not implore in vain. All my sins, I now detest them. Never will I sin again.
My heart is pounding. This is how I feel every time I am home. It feels like I can't breathe. Paranoid that at any second I will be exposed for who I really am. A lesbian. I hate this term. I hate it because it has such negative connotations to me. I've been raised to know that such acts are a sin, that people like that, people like me, will never be able to enter into the gates of heaven. God punishes people like me for an eternity in a burning hellfire alongside his traitor Lucifer. The wrath of God will remain with us. Their God is so evil. It makes you question whether the God of love you have always known even exists. I've always felt this way. Since I was 5, I've always had an attraction to women. I've prayed for these feelings to go away, forced myself to never act on them, but I couldn't get them to go away. I cried, I fasted, I begged God. away from me. I thought if I suppressed the feelings for long enough, I would outgrow them. They only grew stronger. And what scares me is all I want to do is run. I don't have the courage to even come out. Coming out isn't what scares me. Being outed scares me the most. I can't be queer and want to implement change in Nigeria because they will kill me. They will harass me. My life will be in jeopardy, all because I love differently from them, all because their God made me to seem like a bad person because I have utter love for another woman. It hurts. And most times I can't fathom moving around Nigeria with my identity. It's not safe for us to live and exist in our current culture. Honestly, truth be told, being Nigerian and queer is an anomaly. It exists, but many of us are hiding because it is just not safe for us.
Jesus, Lord, I ask for mercy. Let me not implore in vain. All my sins, I now detest them. Never will I sin again.
Hello everyone, my name is Biala. I'm a queer Nigerian American multi-disciplinary artist, and last year I conducted a project called We Are More Than Bodies, where I explored the effects of cultural homophobia in other queer Nigerian Americans. So I went from Portland to Philly, interviewing about 12 queer Nigerian Americans, about asking them questions about their identity, home, culture, family, etc. And then I took pictures of their favorite body parts, both to keep their identity confidential and also to have a physical part of them. And I put these body parts together and I created the digital collages that you see up on the screen. And everything that I said just now were excerpts from the interview. So these aren't poems, these aren't my words, these are excerpts. And the first excerpt is actually by an openly gay Nigerian man. And he talks about his experience coming out to his family in this podcast episode. So if you're interested, you should definitely check it out. He was very vulnerable and open about his experiences. And the second excerpt is by a lesbian woman who wants to remain anonymous. But if you are interested in more of the stories of queer Nigerian women, you should buy this book. It's called She Called Me Women, Nigeria's Queer Women Speak. I got it off of Amazon. You can get it off of different websites, but it's really amazing, and it focuses mostly on Nigerian women on the continent, like in Nigeria, and it's a range of experiences. So it's not just homophobia, it's a lot more that goes into this. There's love in it too, so it's a really beautiful book. I have 2 free copies that I want to give to 2 people that I don't know. So if y'all want to come up to me and we could chat a little bit, I can give you a copy of the book. That'd be really amazing. And this project means a lot to me, and there's a lot more to the project than just these 2 collages. So if you'd like to see more, you can book me on my website, www.waobiala.com. You can follow me on Instagram at waobiala419. I do artist talks. Yeah, y'all got it. Y'all understand. Yes, I do artist talks. I'd love to host like group discussions. I'd love to be on a panel. I do poetry readings. I don't know if that was obvious, but yeah, so y'all should follow me. And then lastly, I want to give a shout out to Christine, who provided the vocal. And y'all should follow her, book her. She's super talented. And yeah, so thank you all so much for being vulnerable with us.